Welcome, my friends. Today, we're ditching the fancy foams and reductions and getting down to basics chocolate muffins. Yeah, you heard me right, muffins. But don't think for a minute that these are regular cakes. We're going on a global tour to find the most decadent, delicious, and downright divine chocolate muffin recipes out there. From the streets of New York to the cafes of Paris, we're leaving no stone unturned. So grab your aprons, preheat those ovens, and for God's sake, make sure you've got plenty of chocolate. You're about to embark on a culinary journey that'll make your taste buds sing.
First stop, the building blocks of deliciousness. Right. Let's start with the basics. The classic American chocolate muffin. This ain't the regular muffin you are used to. We're talking moist, fluffy, and packed with chocolatey goodness. First things first, grab your ingredients. We're talking flour, sugar, cocoa powder. The good stuff, baking soda, salt, and of course, real melted chocolate. Don't even think about using chocolate chips. Now, whisk together your dry ingredients. No lumps. It's simple. It is not rocket science. Then, in another bowl, combine your wet ingredients. Eggs, oil, buttermilk. Yes, buttermilk. It adds a wonderful, lovely tang. And vanilla extract. Finally, gently combine the wet and dry ingredients. Don't overmix. You'll end up with muffins tougher than my old boots. Yes, Stefani's boots. Second task, getting those muffins in the oven. Now let's talk muffin tins. Grease them properly. This step is absolutely essential to ensure that your muffins come out perfectly. You can use butter, oil, or even a non-stick spray. Make sure to get into all the nooks and crannies of the tin. This will create a barrier between the batter and the tin, preventing any sticking and making it easier to remove the muffins once they are baked. We don't want these beauties sticking like glue. A well-greased tin is your best friend in the kitchen. It ensures that your muffins will slide out effortlessly, maintaining their perfect shape and texture. Plus, it makes the cleanup process a breeze. No one wants to spend hours scrubbing stuck-on batter from their muffin tins. Fill each cup about 2/3 full. Any more, and you'll have a volcanic eruption of batter all over your oven. This is because the batter needs room to rise as it bakes. Overfilling the cups can lead to overflow, creating a mess and unevenly baked muffins. By filling them just 2/3 full, you allow the muffins to rise beautifully, creating that perfect dome shape on top. Slide those bad boys into a preheated oven and bake until a toothpick inserted comes out clean. Preheating the oven is crucial as it ensures that the muffins start baking immediately, leading to a better rise and texture. Depending on your recipe, this could take anywhere from 15 to 25 minutes. Keep an eye on them, but don't open the oven door too often. While they're baking, resist the urge to open the oven door every 5 seconds. Opening the door lets out heat and can cause the muffins to bake unevenly. Trust the process and let the oven do its job. Set a timer and be patient. Your muffins will thank you for it. Let those muffins do their thing. Watch through the oven window as they rise and turn golden brown. This is the magic of baking, seeing your creation come to life. The aroma will start to fill your kitchen, making it hard to resist peeking, but stay strong. Once they're golden brown and smelling divine, take them out of the oven and let them cool in the tin for a few minutes. This cooling period is important as it allows the muffins to set and makes them easier to handle. The residual heat in the tin will continue to cook the muffins slightly, ensuring they are perfectly done. This, my friends, is crucial. Rushing this step can lead to muffins that fall apart or stick to the tin. Patience is key here. Letting them cool for a few minutes will make all the difference in the final product. You don't want them crumbling apart when you try to take them out. Gently touch the tops to check for firmness. If they feel set, carefully remove them from the tin. Use a butter knife to help loosen the edges if needed. This will ensure that your muffins come out whole and beautiful. Finally, transfer those beauties to a wire rack to cool completely. This step allows air to circulate around the muffins, preventing them from becoming soggy. Cooling on a wire rack ensures that the bottoms don't get too moist and that the muffins maintain their perfect texture. But let's be honest, who can resist a warm, gooey chocolate muffin straight from the oven? Sometimes you just have to indulge. Enjoy one while it's still warm with the chocolate melting in your mouth. It's one of life's simple pleasures. Just be careful not to burn your tongue. Third step, the moment of truth. All right, the moment of truth. Break open one of those bad boys and see what you've created. The inside should be moist, fluffy, and bursting with chocolate flavor. Now, you can enjoy these as they are, and trust me, they're fantastic on their own. But if you want to take it up a notch, add a dollop of whipped cream and a drizzle of chocolate sauce. See, even a simple muffin can be a culinary masterpiece. And the best part? You made it yourself. Now stop admiring your handiwork and have a bite.
Next stop, ooh la la. All right, my friends. We're crossing the pond to France for our next chocolate adventure, the French chocolate fondant muffin. Get ready for a taste of pure indulgence. Now, the French are known for their elegance and sophistication, and these muffins are no exception. We're talking about a crisp outer shell giving way to a molten chocolatey center. It's enough to make you say ooh la la. First up, gather your ingredients. We're talking high-quality dark chocolate, butter, eggs, sugar, just a touch, mind you, and a pinch of salt. And for God's sake, use real vanilla extract, not any artificial alternative. Now melt the chocolate and butter together slowly over low heat. It's all about being gentle. You don't want to scorch the chocolate. While that's melting, whisk together your eggs and sugar until light and fluffy.
Fifth stop, benvenuti a Italia. All right, my friends, gather around, because today we're embarking on a culinary journey that will take us straight to the heart of Italy. We're leaving behind the French pastries and diving headfirst into the rich, flavorful world of Italian baking. Are you ready to get your hands dirty and create something truly special? We're done with the Frenchies and their fancy fondants. Sure, they have their charm, but today we're focusing on something a bit more rustic, a bit more soulful. We're talking about the kind of baking that brings families together, that fills your home with the most irresistible aromas. It's time to head south to Italy, the land of Mamma Mia and magnificent food. Picture this: cobblestone streets, the scent of fresh basil and garlic wafting through the air, and the sound of laughter echoing from every corner cafe. Italy is not just a place, it's a feeling, an experience. And today, we're bringing a piece of that magic into our kitchen. They've got a little something called the chocolate ricotta muffin. And let me tell you, it's not your average muffin. This is a muffin that tells a story with every bite. It's rich, it's decadent, and it's got that unmistakable Italian flair. Imagine biting into a muffin that's so light and fluffy, it practically melts in your mouth, with pockets of gooey chocolate that make every bite a little piece of heaven. This ain't some dense, dry brick you get at a gas station. No. We're talking about a muffin that's been crafted with love and care, using the finest ingredients. It's the kind of muffin that makes you close your eyes and savor every moment. The kind that makes you feel like you're sitting in a little cafe in Rome, watching the world go by. We're using ricotta here, the creamy, dreamy cheese that makes Italian desserts sing. Ricotta is the secret ingredient that takes these muffins from good to extraordinary. It's what gives them that incredible texture, that perfect balance of moisture and fluffiness. And when you combine it with rich dark chocolate, well, that's when the magic really happens. It's time to ditch the oil and add some real flavor. Olive oil has its place, but in these muffins, it's all about the ricotta. We're going for a texture that's light and airy, with a richness that comes from the cheese. It's a game changer. Trust me. We're going for light, fluffy, and bursting with chocolate in every single bite. Each muffin is a little masterpiece, a perfect blend of flavors and textures. The chocolate chips add just the right amount of sweetness, while the ricotta keeps everything moist and tender. It's a combination that's hard to beat. This muffin, it's all about balance, just like a well-composed plate. In Italian cooking, balance is key. It's about finding that perfect harmony between flavors, textures, and ingredients. And that's exactly what we're doing with these muffins. We're creating something that's not just delicious, but also beautifully balanced. You got the slight tang of the ricotta playing off the sweetness of the chocolate. It's a dance of flavors that keeps your taste buds guessing, that makes every bite a new adventure. And when you taste that batter, you'll know you're onto something special. Then, the texture. Oh, the texture. It's like biting into a cloud, a delicious chocolatey cloud. You following me? It's the kind of texture that makes you want to take another bite and another until the muffin is gone and you're left with nothing but a satisfied smile. It's the kind of muffin that makes you forget about everything else, that makes you savor each and every bite. It's a muffin that's meant to be enjoyed, to be shared with friends and family. So get your aprons on and let's get down to business. We're going to roll up our sleeves and create something truly special. We're going to take the best of Italian baking and make it our own. And by the end of it, you'll have a batch of muffins that are so good, you'll want to make them again and again. We're going to show those Italians what we're made of. We're going to take their classic recipes and put our own spin on them. We're going to create something that's uniquely ours, but with that unmistakable Italian touch. We're aiming for perfection, for muffins that are light, fluffy, and absolutely delicious. So, let's get baking and create something truly amazing.
6 stops south of the border. All right, my friends, we're heading south of the border for this one. Get ready to embark on a culinary adventure that will tantalize your taste buds and leave you craving for more. We're diving deep into the heart of Mexican cuisine, where flavors are bold, ingredients are fresh, and every bite tells a story. Mexico, land of sunshine, tequila, and brilliant food. From the bustling markets filled with vibrant colors and intoxicating aromas, to the serene beaches where the waves kiss the shore, Mexico is a feast for the senses. The food here is a reflection of its rich culture and history, a blend of indigenous ingredients and Spanish influences that create a symphony of flavors. This muffin, it's gonna blow your sombrero off. We're not talking about your average chocolate muffin here. This is a muffin that embodies the spirit of Mexico, a muffin that takes you on a journey with every bite. Imagine the rich, velvety taste of chocolate, but with a twist that will surprise and delight you. We're talking chocolate, but not just any chocolate. This is the kind of chocolate that has been crafted with care and tradition, passed down through generations. It's the kind of chocolate that makes you close your eyes and savor the moment, letting the flavors dance on your tongue. This is Mexican chocolate, darker, richer, with a hint of cinnamon. The cinnamon adds a warmth and depth to the chocolate, creating a flavor profile that is both complex and comforting. It's the kind of chocolate that makes you feel like you're wrapped in a cozy blanket on a cool evening. You think you know spice? Think again. Mexican cuisine is known for its bold use of spices, and this muffin is no exception. We're taking the heat up a notch with a touch of chili, adding a fiery kick that will keep you coming back for more. This muffin's packing heat with a touch of chili. The chili adds a surprising element to the muffin, a burst of heat that complements the richness of the chocolate. It's a combination that might seem unusual at first, but once you try it, you'll wonder how you ever lived without it. That's right, chili and chocolate. It's a match made in heaven, a pairing that brings out the best in both ingredients. The heat from the chili enhances the sweetness of the chocolate, creating a balance that is both exciting and satisfying. Don't look at me like that. You've had chili chocolate before, haven't you? If you haven't, you're in for a treat. The combination of chili and chocolate is a revelation, a taste experience that will leave you speechless. It's a flavor that lingers, a slow burn that builds and intensifies, leaving you craving more. No? Well, get ready for a revelation. This isn't just a muffin, it's an experience. The first bite is a burst of rich, velvety chocolate, followed by a subtle heat that builds and lingers. It's a flavor journey that takes you from the familiar to the unexpected, a dance of flavors that will leave you wanting more. This combination, it's a classic for a reason. The pairing of chili and chocolate dates back to ancient times, when the Aztecs and Mayans would mix cocoa with spices to create a drink fit for the gods. It's a tradition that has stood the test of time, and for good reason. The flavors complement each other perfectly, creating a taste experience that is both unique and unforgettable. The chili doesn't smack you in the face, it just lingers, a slow burn at the back of your throat. It's a gentle heat that enhances the chocolate, adding a layer of complexity that makes each bite more interesting than the last. It's a flavor that evolves, revealing new nuances with every bite. It accentuates the chocolate, adds another dimension, another layer of flavor. The chili brings out the richness of the chocolate, creating a balance that is both exciting and satisfying. It's a flavor that keeps you coming back for more, a taste that lingers long after the muffin is gone. You'll be reaching for a glass of milk, I guarantee you. The heat from the chili is just enough to make you want to cool down with a sip of milk, but not so much that it overpowers the chocolate. It's a balance that is both exciting and satisfying, a dance of flavors that will leave you craving more. But trust me, it's worth the fiery dance in your mouth. The combination of chili and chocolate is a taste experience that is both unique and unforgettable. It's a flavor journey that takes you from the familiar to the unexpected, a dance of flavors that will leave you wanting more. So go ahead, take a bite and let the flavors of Mexico transport you to a world of culinary delight.
Seventh stop, east meets west. All right, let's hop on a plane and head east. We're going to Japan, the land of the rising sun, Zen gardens, and some of the most delicate, precise baking on the planet. We're about to fuse two culinary powerhouses, matcha and chocolate. Matcha, the finely ground powder of specially grown green tea leaves. It's earthy, it's vegetal. It's got a slight bitterness that'll wake up your taste buds. Chocolate, the seductive temptress of the dessert world. Together, they create a flavor combination that's both unexpected and utterly addictive. This isn't your average chocolate chip muffin, this is next level baking. So put on your game face and let's get down to business.
5 incredible chocolate muffin recipes from around the globe. We've tackled the classics, explored exotic flavors, and pushed the boundaries of baking. Now it's your turn. Get in the kitchen, get your hands dirty, and whip up a batch of these beauties. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for more delicious recipes from around the world. Happy baking! For more amazing food and drinks tips and recipes, subscribe to our channel and click the bell icon so you never miss an update from us. Tell us about your thoughts in the comments section. Check out our other videos for more culinary inspiration. We love you. Until next time, keep cooking, stay adventurous.